Hello people, another beautiful day or night or evening. Oh wait a minute, it's morning. Yeah. Hope your processes work. Health and strength is good. What? So word on the street is that the Steam Deck, there's an alternative. We don't have alternatives around here. See, we want the original Steam Deck. You know what I'm saying? And building a Steam Deck from iFixit, that's optional. But there's nothing like buying the Steam Deck brand new from the factory and opening the box and taking in that aroma of that fresh handheld scent. Steam Deck want all the smoke, man. See, Valve try to warn y'all. Valve try to tell you. Y'all didn't pay attention, huh? They said, look, we could not find a game the Steam Deck could not run. They warned you. You thought they were joking, huh? And notice, they didn't even call no names. They just gave a warning to the industry. We could not find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Yeah, and the Steam Deck is taking on all challengers. From the Aiir, GPD, WinMax 2, the Switch, the Steam Deck want all the smoke. Bring it. Listen to this. Says here, 289 Steam Deck alternative Aiir Plus announced. 289 and powered by the Mendocino APU auxiliary processing unit. Alright. Says here, a portable handheld PC to use as a Switch-like game machine is a wonderful idea. We're surprised we haven't seen more of recent, and this one, which comes to us from the pages of Tech Power Up and Lily Pudding, looks rather interesting, as well as undercutting the Steam Deck on price. It is called the Aiir Plus and comes from Aiir. Steam Deck want all the smoke. Bring it. Look, this article has a video in it. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box. It says here, inside you'll find one of AMD's new Mendocino APU auxiliary processing unit, which are a fusion of Zen 2 and RDNA, designed for thin and light laptops and produced on TMSC 6nm manufacturing process. This combo is the same as the custom Aiir processor in the Steam Deck, but in different proportions. While Aiir has, get this, we're talking about the Steam Deck here, the Aiir inside the Steam Deck has 8 GPU cores. 8. And the Mendocino, meaning the Aiir Lite, may have as 2. So 8 versus 2. Can't compete. Sorry. Says here, Mendocino may have as 2. At least the 4 CPU cores can match the Steam Deck chip number. Sorry, you ain't competing with the Steam Deck. You can talk they can talk all they want to. Ain't no way 2 can compete against 8. And then you're talking about RAM wise. Come on, man. No competition there. But anyway, it says here, being a mainstream part rather than a custom design means the Mendocino APU could give the Aiir a way to undercut the Steam Deck on price, and by offering its own Linux-based Aiir OS alongside the possibility of running Windows or Steam OS, it can save money on licenses. So if you can't beat the Steam Deck, join them. So basically the Aiir Lite is the Steam Deck's little brother, in a nutshell, if you want to call it that. Anyway, says here we currently know very little about the handheld. Indeed, the APU themselves were only just recently announced at Computex, but a 6-inch 1080p OLED screen and a removable M.2 2280 SSD have been mooted alongside a micro SD card, but the amount of RAM included is a mystery. It is clear too soon to start making comparisons with the Steam Deck, which is already shipping, but that's not going to stop anybody. The Mendocino Silicon is expected to ship in the 4th quarter of this year. However, so Aiir has plenty of time to flesh out the details. The Steam Deck has a little brother. Anyway, says here, look-wise, it's a Wii U. See? Can't get rid of the Wii U. See, Nintendo, you should have stayed with it. But anyway, it's a Wii U Q, while rectangle with an analog stick and Xbox-style face buttons. There's a D-pad on the left, along with what could be a volume rocker and start and select buttons on the right. We haven't seen the top edge of the casing, so can't speculate on USB or HDMI placement. Says here, possibly the best news about the Aiir is its price, which managed to undercut the Steam Deck by starting its pricing at just $289. Whether this price reflects an underpowered entry-level model is, along with the release date for the handheld, another item we're awaiting confirmation of. And that's the end of the article. This is on Tom's Hardware, so I will leave a link in the description box. Well, Steam Deck has a little brother. Comes with an OLED 1080p screen. Only has like what, two GPUs compared to 8, and the RAM is going to play a factor in this because the Steam Deck used 16. The Mendocino now probably used between, I would say between 4 or 6 tops, you know, when it comes to RAM, you know, because if you're talking about running Windows and running Steam OS, you gotta have some RAM in that little portable handheld. I mean the portable handheld, the Aiir, you know, because each OS needs its own set of RAMs to run by itself. So $289, cool price. Well, it's a good price for people who don't want to buy a powerful handheld, you know. But if you're a power and specs person, then the Steam Deck is for you. But it's not going to be as powerful as the Steam Deck. Let's just clear the air on that. It's not going to be as powerful as the Steam Deck. It can run games, but the Steam Deck is just a different monster to itself, man. So, because when Valve came out, and they said we could not find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run, that was a powerful statement. That was letting you know that was letting everybody know that the handheld market is changing. The days of like saying that a handheld can't do this, handheld can't do that, it's over. The Steam Deck let everybody know that the landscape is changing. It wasn't the Switch, okay? So Valve was making sure that everybody gets this message. And when that thing came out, oh yeah, it's running games off Game Pass. So that should let you know. Then you got the Windows games to deal with, the Linux games to deal with, and Steam Deck is just a different monster, man. Now, the 1X mini player, the GPD WinMax, and not the original Aiir Neo. Now those are pushing 16 gigs of RAM, but they are Windows based. This one, the Aiir Neo Air now, the littler version, is using Windows and Linux. But the only difference is it's not as powerful as the Steam Deck, because if they're going to try to make it as powerful as the Steam Deck, it's going to cost a lot more. Because look, I mean, $289, you're going to be paying some more money. You know, so if they want to make it as powerful as the Steam Deck, so the Steam Deck by itself right now is a different animal. You know? So I mean, it's good competition for the Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck is just different. But $289 for a person who don't want to who is not into powerful, who is not a power and specs junkie, and just wants something just to play, then the price is good, you know, for $289. But when it comes to running real heavy duty games, the Steam Deck is a real problem. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, it's still Star Wars and Star Trek thing for Dark Side. Go. Peace.